Do you think it'll be better than building a shelf?
From what Church Mouse Senior's told me, it'll be even better than planning a bench.
Do you think it'll...
Hello, Mr. Church Mouse.
Oh, it's you. The boy with the hat and the tight purse strings. Don't worry, this time Junior isn't after your piggy bank, he's after your sanity. The best magician in Mousewood will make you doubt your own mind when he achieves the impossible.
Your son is a magician too? I don't believe it.
Yes, pretty amazing, isn't it? You thought there was no such thing as magic.
No, I just meant...
You will be proven wrong.
But I didn't say that.
When the great Church Mouse Jr. mysteriously empties this glass of water without touching it.
Well, I can't wait. Maybe I'll learn another one of my 4 spells here. Hey, is the water level going down? How long is this going to take?
Could you maybe put the nut in the water glass? Sometimes Junior has a bit of stage fright.
Okay.
At last, someone's coming on stage.
Hey, Jerry!
We didn't know you were performing here too.
I'm just helping out.
Put the nut in the glass and stop stealing the show from Junior.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Whoa! Completely soaked up. The glass is almost dry.
That's darn handy if you have to drain something.
I could really use a nut like that.
Indeed, it is magic. Please, not too much applause.
I think that's usually called sleight of hand.
Thank you for your kind attention. You can now see Junior every evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior.
So, did Junior find the nut, or where does he come in?
No idea.
Can I borrow your water nut?
The water nut? But that is Junior's most popular trick.
It's also his only trick, isn't it?
You mean Junior should expand his repertoire?
Exactly. Or better still, perform without a nut.
Without a nut? Oh, that is a revolutionary concept that has never been attempted in Mousewood. All right. I always say, laughing customers are paying customers. So show me a show that makes the audience laugh. If it works, we'll swap your program for the water nut.
Okay. You want jokes? I'll improvise for you.
Well then, good luck. And now, opening for the wonderful Church Mouse Jr., ladies and gentlemen, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry!
Are we getting the nut again?
No, now it's time for a laugh.
Oh no, I've got a bad feeling about this.
I know what you mean.
Here it comes. Well, why did the chicken cross the road?
What?
You can't be serious.
Our cousin Henry lives on the road. At least that's where he used to live. Now he lives in the hospital.
Oh, I didn't know.
Jerry,
It's all right.
But it isn't funny either.
get off the stage.
Again, I'm sorry.
No offence taken. He didn't mean it like that.
I know.
Jerry, you can't tell road jokes to hedgehogs. Everybody knows that. Here, take the paper and pencil and go look for good jokes. Jokes that the local audience can appreciate.
Okay, that's probably a good idea. Thanks. How's business?
Super! When I'm enjoying my well-deserved retirement on Coconut Palm Island, Junior shouldn't have to worry. This show will give him a second source of income, along with dealing in things, stuff and junk. Cash is bound to start pouring in soon. We also had a darling green crack beetle. A real crowd puller, let me tell you. Unfortunately, it ran off the day before yesterday. Junior almost caught it.
A green beetle, hmm? Break a leg. I have to go.
Break a leg? Is that supposed to be fun? What strange children some parents have. Isn't that right, Junior? Exactly.
I've got to tell you a joke.
Love to hear it.
Well, why do bees hum?
No idea.
Because... oh, I forgot.
Oh.
But you'll like this one. Why do mice usually avoid drinking too much blue juice?
Well?
Because... I just can't remember punchlines. But I've got one more. A rabbit couple is booked on a luxury cruise. At the quay, they get stopped because there are too many of them. Why?
I don't know.
Because I don't know either.
Pity.
If you pass it on, maybe someone will know the answer. Someone with a sense of humour.
I wrote down as much as Jonathan can remember.
Whoopee! Hello, Jenny. You're out and about late. Well, where to?
When was the last time?
Let's go. Hang on tight, Jenny. See you later.
Looks like we'll have to get our mosquito bites somewhere else then.
I've always wanted to be on the radio too.
That's the right attitude. If you want to host with me, you'll have to be sharp.
Sharp?
Yes, just try to set him up so I can knock him down. With rapier like wit.
I wrote down some jokes from Jonathan Squirrel. I made a special note of it.
Fire away.
Why do bees hum?
Obviously, dear listeners, because they can't remember the words.
And why do mice usually avoid drinking too much blue juice?
For the same reason as me, because the hangover gives them the blues.
Okay. I don't quite get that one.
Never mind.
A rabbit couple is booked on a luxury cruise. At the quay, they get stopped because there are too many of them. Why?
Because with rabbits, two is a crowd.
I don't get that one either.
But the audience loves it. You could be a really good co-host.
I wrote down the answers. Now I have 3 complete mouthful jokes. I have to be going.
See you soon. And remember, Swamp Radio 103.6, 5. Mole in the morning, mole at noon, and mole in the evening.
Hello, Jeremiah. Did you know that the moon is responsible for the tides? But my old friend the moon has nothing to do with this flood, or with the wild crows that haunt this area during the day. Do you see the lights on the other side of the river? Over there looms the beginning of the sad story for Mousewood's folk. I hope it will have a happy ending.
Isn't there something we can do to help?
That is out of our hands, I'm afraid. But wait, let me tell you a beautiful story from the time before the flood. It's about the old magician visiting the post office by the river. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the words. Fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings, and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you have forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost. I thought I was alone. So, you also like to stride through the night, moving behind the scenes. That's where I find many of my stories. And I know an interesting one about the grumpy woodwolves who live here. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between words. Fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings, lost endings. Perhaps there's something you have forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost.
Woohoo! Hello, Jerry. You're out and about late. Well, where to? I recently saw an advert for violin lessons. I haven't played the... Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
Hello, Jeremiah. You're still awake? The night air is laden with a certain fragrance. You can almost smell the stories floating in it, and I have already captured one this very night. It took place right here at the house of the Hedgehog brothers. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the words. Fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings, and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you have forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost.
Woohoo! Hello, Jerry. You're out and about late. Well, let's go. Hang on. See you later.
Oh, hello, Jeremiah. I have a special story for you. Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the words. Fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings, and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you have forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost. Oh, hello, Jeremiah. You seem to be something of a night owl. I prefer to write at night. Writing seems to be a lot easier then. In my book, I've written down many a tale. Oh, I think I've got one that you might like. It's a story about a human like you visiting this forest. Would you like to hear it? What a wonderful night. Have I told you how much I love the night?
Jerry. You're out well.
Our post office by the river is on. Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
Hello, Jeremiah. Out and about so late? Shouldn't you be home tucked up in bed by now? I prefer to collect my stories at night. And I've only just finished this one. I think it is the last story in my Mousewood book. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things, fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you have forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost.
Yikes! Ugh, that must be the trap beetle that the church mouses are missing. Okay, come here, you icky green beetle. Cracky, cracky. I think this little fella's yours, isn't he?
Oh, you found it. Our darling little sunshine is back, Julia. Aren't you glad? I found this card. Strange, isn't it? I'll give it to you. It's so creepy that no one will buy it anyway.
I think I know how I can replace the water nut.
All right. I always say laughing customers are paying customers. So show me a show that makes the audience laugh. If it works, we'll swap your program for the water nut.
Okay. I've collected genuine Mousewood jokes.
Well then, good luck. And now, opening for the wonderful Church Mouse Junior, ladies and gentlemen, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry! Are we getting the nut again?
No, now it's time for a laugh.
We've got our fingers crossed.
All right, well, why do bees hum?
No idea.
Why do bees hum, Jerry?
Because they can't remember the words.
Good one. More!
Why do mice usually avoid drinking too much blue juice? Because the hangover gives them the blues.
Super! The kid's really good.
You'll love this one. A rabbit couple is booked on a luxury cruise. At the quay, they get stopped because there are too many of them. Why?
Tell us.
Come on!
Because with rabbits, two soon becomes a crowd.
Brilliant! But you can't tell it to just anybody.
Oh, no.
Thank you, thank you.
Jerry, get off the stage. My junior has absorbed this new knowledge like a water nut. He's just as thrilled as the audience. I've hardly ever seen him this fired up about something, and the water trick never got this kind of reaction. Since you've made a great comedian out of Junior and brought me this much closer to my retirement, we'll be happy to give you the water nut. Right, Junior? Junior? Yes, he agrees. Take the water nut.
Terrific, thanks a lot.
You'll see, soon my junior will be a big star, and you can say, I knew him before he was famous.
I'm truly, honored. Break a leg. I have to go.
Break a leg? Is that supposed to be fun? What strange children some parents have. Isn't that right, Junior? Exactly.
Jerry, you're out and about late. Well, where to?
When was the last time you were in Anya's cafe?
Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
Let's see how much this fancy water nut can really hold. The nut took root, but it didn't really suck up a lot of water. I bet that a fully grown water nut tree can suck a whole pond dry, but I can't wait here for years watching the tree grow. Maybe we can provide some help for the little water nut tree. Wow!
That's the right attitude. Dear listeners, Burrower has dug himself out once again in one piece and dry as a bone. We will now continue with our programme. Swamp Radio 103.6, 5. Mole in the morning, Mole at noon, and Mole in the evening. As always, we'll start off with my favourite music.
I think that was it. Stylish. Judging from the mailbox, I think that was it. A sticker. Plato's mailbox. I wonder what's in there. I have a choice. Wet feet or ignorance. I'd rather stay dry and not know.
That's Buzzy, the dewfly. I call him that because he creates a bigger buzz than even I do. Actually, he belongs to the post office, but I've grown really fond of him. But shh.
A blue root.
I got that beautiful dwarf root from the dwarves, as thanks for promoting their blue juice on my show. But the listeners at home already knew that, of course.
Hello.
Hi there. Are you delivering packages again?
No.
I've heard that the fields are haunted at night. I'd really like to see, but I think it's much too early.
It looked like you conjured the rain yourself.
Yeah, well, I... Uh-oh.
What is it? A fox!
What? Who are you?
Cherry, be careful. Don't. No.
Wow.
Oh, but my little froggy heart is still racing like crazy. Fortunately, the fox wasn't hungry for either of us.
That was no ordinary fox. Did you see how many tails it had?
I wasn't paying any attention to that, but what a scare. Oh, holy dragonfly.
The fox jumped towards the swamp. I have to go after it. There it is again. It jumped further into the swamp. It almost looked like it was waiting for me. I'm going after it.